Alright, so that took a little while. Now, the way that I actually was able to do all of this entire whole thing, no mod involved, just a simple block I like to call number 137. Bring me block 137. Right away, sir. I'll block is right under here, out of the way, so that the other ones can't affect it. And that is the command block. So, to make that entire cavern, I actually had to make a square. I had no idea why I tried to use obsidian, but I made a gigantic freaking square, not before blowing it all to hell with TNT, till I could actually edit it from that point on. I just blew it up and blew it up and blew it up until I got a size I liked. Had my video settings on Quake view range, so I didn't get as much as I initially thought I did, but whatever. I could probably destroy some in the back. So yeah, I had to clear out that entire cavern by hand, and possibly with water and TNT. Not as much TNT as by my own hands. Took me about 5 hours to clear it out, and it took about 3 hours to make the whole thing. So these are some console commands. So like this one right here, I wish I didn't set my mouse to hide, is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and this is the z-axis. So what that means is it takes away 61, bringing me down 61 blocks, and moves me on the z-axis 8. Well, no, 82, but yeah. So, and that was just one of them. I got like, I know pretty much like all of the commands and how to use them. So yeah, and it sends me right down here. If I wanted to, I could show you exactly what I'm talking about. Give Afro Jesus. So slash on there. So command block. Place like so. Command block. Game rule. Remembering command block output true. Let me just throw down a button. Don't even care which one. Boosh. So now you should be able to hear it, see it. So moved me. Back to moved me again. See, it's pretty much consistent. It just teleports you to where you were standing beforehand, just at the added coordinates. So like when I step on this one, it brings me down to level 3. Because the max height is level 64. So, boom, 64, 3. 64, 3. Simple, easy to do. No X needed, as you could tell. So, yeah, that is what it means. Or, oops. I'm thinking about the German book. Yeah, that is what it does. Now, this German book... Oh, I actually deleted it because that was supposed to be his, retort. Something like, hey, how you doing, Scully? And he was telling me, that he was going to laugh as I drown in a sea of my own blood. Very, very graphic skeleton. I'm going to give him a stern. So, and he also called me a very specific orifice found on all genders. as a, I don't know, Hanar from Mass Effect 3 once said, "This one grows weary of your solid waste excretions." So let me just turn this back to false. Boosh. Oh, there we go. And now, seamless transfer. Sans that. I just like to call it lag. Because, like, some type of flux capacitor thing. It's just so cool having this option. So yeah, that's just the teleportation thing. You are also able to teleport people within a specific radius. When they get within a specific radius, you can teleport people. It's really just absolutely ridiculous what you're able to do. You can actually make it so that while you're inside a ring, it doesn't affect you. Whereas when you go outside of the ring, or like within the ring's area, just pass through it. It teleports you. That's how prisons and jails and stuff like that can happen. There's a lot of stuff that this can do for an adventure map. Like, for instance, I'm gonna see if I can actually make a tower defense or an RPG mod with, or not even mod, just a map with characters and everything using a command block and some other things. Like, you can do a lottery if you like type in, see, it's even there, so like give random player, I don't know, 127, I believe, no, 129, and that is iron, or 10. I forgot to place the thing. Please work. Thank you. So yeah, it just gives a random person. Now I'm the only person here. This is actually how a lottery works, if you do that. You can also give an item to the farthest person away, the closest person away, everybody, just by doing player, so like P, anybody, which would be A, or like all. See, player, random, all, and then F for farthest. Just, that's all you really need to remember. And there's the stare down. Don't you pussy out, son. Aw, come on, come back up, son. Come back. You can make it. You can make it. No. Your lost cause, son. I shall remember thee. And the stories told by many Asian myths and legends. Also a few Nordic ones, but, you know, whatever. So, yeah. Just some command blocks and stuff. Nothing really out of the ordinary. This water thing is actually really difficult. You have to do it in a specific order. It's really weird. I really enjoy that waterfall. So, yeah. See ya.